Okay, beautiful Wednesday morning. It's the midweek edition of your daily Sports Tonic on radio. Sports Today on Honor 103.5 FM. Your anchor man, Eniola Afolabi, the sports marshal, on the driving seat this lovely Wednesday morning. And of course, keeping his shirt intact on the program is Leo Purity Ayomiku. Good morning to you, Ayo, the co-host, and welcome to Sports Today on Honor 103.5 FM.
Yeah, good morning to you, and good morning to you, Sport over this beautiful Wednesday morning, the midweek edition of Sport Today. Definitely, we saw what is going on right there on social media space about Victor Osimhen. Is getting more interesting, and of course, several other talking points making the round in the world of sports. Join us to give you the latest this beautiful Wednesday morning.
I'm talking about Victor Osimhen. Well, there are calls that he should leave Napoli to get more playing time and of course an opportunity to play better. Garcia, the manager currently at Napoli, seems not to be having the time of Osimhen. He was substituted the last time out, and of course he was not happy being substituted in that game. We're going to be talking about the Nigerian Professional Football League this morning too, and Toby Adepoju will be joining us from Lagos to talk about the league. But let's start with news from golf, where golfers from Nigeria, Ghana, and of course others will jostle for Castor Prize as Independence Golf Tournament tees off. The 63rd Independence Golf Tournament tees off today, Wednesday, 27 September 2023, at the IBB Golf Club Abuja, with 500 golfers. Out of the 500 registered golfers, only handicap 018 professionals are eligible to slug it out for the Castor Prize, which was proudly sponsored to commemorate Nigerian independence. Okay, let me confirm to you that the registered golfers are from Nigeria and other 4 African countries, namely Rwanda, Cameroon, Uganda, and of course Ghana, who will entertain the spectators in the 5-day international tournament. The 2023 Independence Golf Tournament is scheduled to come to an end on 1st of October. That's on Sunday, where the overall winner will cruise home with a brand new car. This tournament will feature a challenging course that will test the skills and strategies of every golfer. Moving on to basketball this morning, the trip ends in Lafia for other teams, but Nigerian Custom and Air Warriors, they are Lagos bound for the Final Four in October with 4 and 3 games wins each to top the Savannah. We'll give you more updates as regard as the basketball league in Nigeria. But from there, let's move straight to National Youth Games taking place in Asaba, Delta State. And of course, as we are about to enter into day 5 of the ongoing 2023 National Youth Games, 11 states are yet to register their names on the medals table. According to the official medals table, dated Tuesday, 26th September 2023, released as at 4:30 p.m. yesterday, the table shows that Enugu, Adamawa, Benue, Bauchi, Gombe, Kebbi, Kogi, Nasarawa, Niger State, Sokoto, and Taraba State have not won a single medal. Ebonyi, FCT, Osun, Abia, Ondo, and Kaduna occupy the top 10 positions. Expectedly, host Delta State is topping the table with 14 gold, 6 silver, and 2 bronze medals, totaling 22 medals. Lagos, Bayelsa, and Edo State are second, third, and fourth, with Lagos having 18 medals, while Bayelsa and Edo have won 13 and 7 medals, respectively. Abdurrahman Fatai wins Team Ekiti's second medal at the ongoing National Youth Games in Asaba, and this time it's silver medal. Fatai defeated Team Niger and Team Borno to win a silver medal for Team Ekiti in an electric game where he won with 76 gross. Remember, Abdurrahman Fatai won Ekiti first medal, gold, on Monday in a Staple 4 game. And of course, Grace Ghana, 11 years old, has won a bronze medal for Kwara State at the ongoing 7th National Youth Games in Asaba, Delta State. Grace attends Baptist Junior Secondary School in Ilorin. She won the medal for the state in the female category of the 5s event. And still talking about the National Youth Games, Team Delta won the gold medals in both male and females category of the rugby game. And Busayo Falana and Grace Ghana of Kwara State won bronze medals in 5s girls event at the ongoing National Youth Games. Kwara State has again won another medal. This time it's bronze medal, won by Demola Ikmat in the 10-kilometer female category of cycling event. Okay, let me also get to update as far as your state is concerned. Adeshokpe Waliu Abiola, a 30-year-old para-table tennis athlete of your state origin, has won gold medal at the para-table tennis Olympic qualifier held in Egypt from 20 to 30th September. He won 2 gold medals in the standing class 9 singles and mixed doubles, which qualifies him for the Paralympic Games that is scheduled to hold in France. Okay, Ayomiko, let's briefly talk about the National Youth Games before we delve into football this morning.
Definitely, I think I'm impressed with the result and performance of athletes right there in Asaba. Apart from the controversies of athletes complaining about accommodation and the welfare of those athletes, but then when it comes to performance and giving all their best, I think these guys have been doing perfectly well. Talking about states like Kwara State, currently I think they have won both silver, gold, and a bronze as far as the tournament is concerned. And Team Oyo also are doing brilliantly well. Not to talk about the guys from Lagos and other parts of the country. I think I'm impressed with this development. This is 7th edition, and of course, this
now many will argue that games at this or competition at this level is more of developmental, not particularly the gold or the medal was won. But do you think so far so good? We've seen massive talent that will be prospect for Nigeria in future.
Yes, definitely. I think because when I was checking through the performance of these guys, we saw 11 years old both boys and girls. I mean, performing wonderfully well in this tournament. I think this is the best way we can get the next to be Amos on the next is a Brume and several other talent from this tournament. This is more of developing young talent and encouraging them, giving them the platform for them to showcase what they have for the nation. So definitely, I think I'm impressed with the tournament so far.
And later, the referee pointed to the spot and he missed it and then deleted after. The player's agent Calendar announced that Osimhen is considering to take legal action against Napoli. Napoli have easily forgotten how he helped them to win their first Serie A title in 1990, since 1990. Victor Osimhen has deleted nearly every single Napoli-related post from his Instagram. I mean, what else can we say?
To me, I think it's just not fair the way it was treated. I mean, anybody can just miss a penalty. It's a game of football. We are not perfect when it comes to converting chances. So, to me, for them to upload that post on their official TikTok account, I think it's absolutely wrong. I think it's sending a whole lot of signals to players that relate to Africa. To me, I think is another level of racial abuse to an African player. So to me, I think they just apologize to Osimhen.
Is it racial or the fact that they don't want him?
That's just even before now, as of Napoli said they will not even sign any African player. So to me, I think it goes beyond missing penalties. It's just like it's not welcome anymore. Probably they just want him to leave the club.
And do you think Osimhen himself made a mistake of not moving in the summer?
To me, I think it's just surrounding timing for you to just make move. You cannot just make move because you have a perfect season in the previous season. So to me, I think it was just working on timing and probably because the right offer did not come to the table. Okay,
is it the perfect timing for him to leave now?
Definitely, I think it's better he leave now before it turns to something else.
Okay, Pendel Insurance have arrived in Casablanca, the capital city of Morocco, ahead of their second leg battle with RS Berkane in the second preliminary round of the CAF Confederation Cup. The crucial CAF engagement is scheduled to hold on Friday, September 29 in Berkane. Insurance team flew into the Arab city aboard Royal Air Maroc, which touched down at the Mohammed V International Airport, Casablanca at about 1:18 p.m. Recall that Insurance were forced to a 2-2 draw by RS Berkane at the Samuel Ogbemudia Stadium on Saturday, September 16. Any hope for the Nigerian side?
To me, I think it's going to be very, very difficult for Benin Insurance to go and get that win away from home. You know what?
For the first time, you are not giving Benin Insurance.
I'm not giving them any chance. And even one of their main strikers talking about Imadina is even out of the club. So definitely it's going to be a very difficult game for them.
Okay, for me, for the first time,
You're giving them a chance.
I'm giving it.
Remember, they're going to Northern Africa to play the game.
They've always gone to North Africa. So let's see how it pans out. Okay, let's turn our attention this morning to the Nigerian League that will kick off this weekend across the country. Of course, 8 matches will be taking place this weekend in various centers in Nigeria. And yesterday we began our spotlight on the Nigerian Professional Football League. And of course, this morning again, we'll continue our discussion on the Nigerian Professional Football League. I'm glad to let you know that one of the foremost and the biggest league follower or journalist in Nigeria, Toby Adepoju, is joining us all the way from Lagos this morning. Good morning to you, Toby, and welcome to Sports Today on Honor 103.5 FM.
Yeah, good morning, Eniola. It is a great pleasure to be on the show this morning, and good morning to all our viewers.
And of course, our listeners are used to the TV show. No problem. It's also, you are right anyway, because you are streaming live on Facebook and, of course, on YouTube as well. Yeah, Toby, let's get down to business. You are the first to break the news of the league starting this weekend. Let's start by, okay, I'm not going to ask you how you get your scoop, but let's get to talk about the league starting now after a series of postponements.
Yeah, absolutely. No, firstly, I thought it, I mixed up your organization, thought it was on TV, and then, but I know you've been on radio for a very long time, so apologies for that slip. All right. I think everyone is excited. I've seen a lot of people want this league to get started. People are tired of the postponement. When the MPFA board, said they will start the league in August, for people like us who have followed this league for over a decade, knew that it was just a cruise. We all know that they've got to solve. So these are.
Hello, Toby. Okay, we are back online. You have to go over that statement again because the line went off momentarily.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I said yes. Everyone is excited at the league. Keep very common. People will go after several posts. I think the fans are excited. But I mean, there's why the league. Month, December. We'll still come back to this in 2024 where we'll still have delay in kicking off the league. So, but I think everyone is excited. I mean, people just want to see their teams play. For example, Shooting Stars in Ibadan. I think the fans are getting tired of Shooting Stars playing preseason games all over the time. They want the league to get started. The excitement with the league is very huge. The passion for the clubs, the passion for the players, and a lot of things around the league. I mean, like I always say, despite the negativity, there's a lot of positives, to around the MPFL. So these are the things people are looking forward to. So I think a lot of people are excited. Maybe for me, I'm not excited because I feel like there's a lot of problems to be sorted out before the league started.
Okay, let's.
I will rather than even starting next month.
Okay, let's get down to talk about those issues. One of those issues I perceived is the TV, the coverage of the league. I mean, which was one of the reasons the kickoff was delayed in the first instance. The current deal to broadcast over an app, and over the internet of the Nigerian League. Are you comfortable with this arrangement, Toby?
Yeah, I'm a big fan of streaming. I'm a big fan of that platform. Like I addressed on my article a few weeks back that. But we need to understand it's a growing platform in Nigeria. In Europe, they consume a lot of streaming. People move on their phone and they stream. They can afford it. Maybe data is faster than a lot of things. But in Nigeria, streaming is growing. So is a new sector that we need to tap into. And I am excited that we are tapping into it. For example, during the MPFS Super, I traveled to Morocco. And then I was able to watch the games on YouTube because they were streaming on YouTube. So these are kind of, audience that we can also attract. We have a lot of Nigerians outside the country that they are willing to consume domestic content. So reason why entertainment is so big on YouTube, because we see a lot of people abroad, they are consuming it. So however, we see our football people or sport fans outside the country that they want to consume the domestic football. So we need to put it on an online platform where people can consume. So it's a very good platform. The previous board has tested it and it's really worked. Then we had about 10,000 downloads. Maybe poor numbers, but I mean, it's something we should jump. It's a space that we should be in, and I'm happy that we are in the space. Growing in the space is another huge work for people, running the app and also the MPFL board. And then a lot of queries from the clubs about how they have not gotten enough explanation about in the league and also in the social media sector is the fact that the app is a growing sector. It's not an established sector. So it's a sector that needs a lot of work before they can generate fund. So people can come and make statement that our projection is to generate $5 million. Anyway, I can tell you the fact that to generate that $5 million include a lot of hard work and a lot of investment.
Definitely.
But when we make statement to just pull up propaganda together to feel like we are working. No, we have to be realistic and we have to come up with the right narratives. MPFL organization is too political that people just want to, in our local palace, call it pancake. Just to feel like, oh, we are doing. No, I mean,
it's their national cake. Okay, Toby, you have to hold on a bit. We have to go on the commercial break. Hold your thought there. You're still going to come back and pick it up from there, especially league management being a national cake, as you put it. But let's go on this commercial break. Hold on the line. We'll be back.
On 103.5 FM.
The essence of interior design will always be about people and how they live. It is about the realities of what makes for an attractive, civilized, and meaningful home environment. This is our foremost concern at Mr. Johnson Furniture and Interior Decoration, and this is why we stay faithful to your own taste, because nothing you really like is ever out of style. Mr. Johnson Furniture and Interior Decoration, we specialize in importing and delivering quality royal beds, sofas, lights, and doors to every home across Nigeria. We are located inside Dogafort Filling Station in Lewura Junction, Akala Express, Ibadan. Call us up on 080-913-35706 or send a WhatsApp message to 090-445-30230. We don't just sell quality products. Our maintenance team is on standby to give free routine maintenance for a whole year after purchase. Mr. Johnson Furniture, our passion is to bring affordable luxury to every home and offices.
lọ́títọ́ àti lódodo bá a ti rìn lákòóní láti wá look trendy níbikíbi àti nígbàkúùgbà. iléeṣẹ́ amúnidára Mike Tomon Big Spoke Tailor ní gbogbo ayé ná báyìí. Oh yes, upwardly mobile individuals are now pitching their tent with Mike Tomon Bespoke Tailor to look trendy and corporate at all times. At Mike Tomon, we handle corporate, natives, casuals, uniforms, and all kinds of fashion design. There is also laundry and dry cleaning service at Mike Tomon's. ìròyìn wá tó àmójúbà o. ẹ kàn sí iléeṣẹ́ Mike Tomon Bespoke Tailor lẹ́nìí ní number 30 Adébájọ Road, Kogi, Bódìjà, Ìbàdàn, or call 080-3644-8054. At Mike Tomon Bespoke Tailor, we help people look good.
Darling, why looking so worried?
Our son's education, very slow, downward these days.
Stop worrying. Casmos Private School, perfect solution.
Oh, yes, I remember. Casmos Private School, beautiful. Home away from home. Along Tedo Estate, Aduloju Town, MFM bus stop along Ojo Express Road, Ibadan.
Now you are talking. With professional tutors, our students get excellent results. NYEC, NECO, GCE, JAM, post-UTME, and vocational training. Casmos.
Creche,
Playgroup,
nursery,
primary,
secondary schools.
Telephone number 081-4303-60 19. Casnos Private School. Knowledge is power.
Okay, good to know you are there listening to Sports Today on Honor 103.5 FM. Toby, thanks so much for holding on the line. Let's pick up the conversation from there. You are talking about the in Nigeria.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, like I said, there's a lot of politics that goes on in our football, and the reason why I feel like we had a lot of setbacks almost every time. I mean, we don't push our realistic figures. We don't try to open our books. We are not sincere with the way we run it. I mean, from top to bottom, they've got a lot of problems. So, but I mean, like I said, we just have to hope. And the last thing we saw for us is the fact that, I mean, we'll be able to watch more games. Then, you know, issues with the referees. I mean, everyone knows that. I mean, our games is live. We have to be responsible. I mean, we have to be very careful.
I was going to pick up that part of the conversation too. That officiating has always been a key issue.
Yes, but what people should understand about the streaming, and the reason why when I talk about sincere projection is the fact that this streaming with pixel camera is a growing sector as well. It's not the kind of full production that you have with a TV or cable station. So it's a pixel camera. I don't know, people, if you run football, you're used to view, you know, just one pixel camera that gives you not mostly wide angle, you know, so it's not a full production. So, and this is what I usually talk about, sincere projection. You know, we need to come out and speak. We need to come out and tell people this is what you expect, this is what you should expect of the app. Now people's hopes are high that they want to watch 8 games in a full production. And it will not be like that. So, but I hope they get their marketing strategy right. I also understand it's part of marketing, I mean, to bring people on board. But can you lock these people down with what you have? But like I said, the streaming platform is an important platform for the NPFL to jump in because we can attract a lot of numbers. I saw the data on Play Store yesterday. They've had about 1,000 downloads. I also said that the NPFL app then run by the previous board had about 10,000 downloads. It's still a poor numbers. So the projection that we have that over 23 million people have mobile phones in the country or the communication content they want to use. So, but I mean, it's a platform we should be on, and I'm excited we are there. And I hope we can do a lot of work.
Toby, let's look at it this way. I mean, it's not about the number alone. It's also about the quality of what you are chunking out as well. I want to download an app that I can watch and be comfortable. Yeah. That I will not see poor officiating. I will not see poor management on the part of clubs. I will see jerseys, I mean, names well written on jerseys, good pitches, and fans all of these. Fans at the pitch, I mean, at the stadium to watch all these games. I want to see all these because I'm going to pay for this data. It's not that it's going to be offered me free. I mean, are we ready for all this?
Yeah, absolutely. People want to see quality. People want to pay for quality. And the reason why I said, you know, it is high time that the NPFL board takes PR very important. You know, PR condition people to the right market. And also, when you do your PR, you also ensure that you improve. So, for me, off my head, our projection, have a sincere projection. Oh, okay, we are a growing sector. You know, some stadium is, you know, see, they love how PR works, and you condition these people's mind. But people want to see what you do next after those excuses. You understand? I agree with where you're coming from, Eniola. So at the end of the day, what are you reviewing after leading overseas? The reason why I said in my opening speech, I would rather shut down this league. That's starting. But people want the league to start without solving the problems. So we'll still come back to the problems next season. So, but I guarantee that, I mean, it will be nice. We've got some beautiful setup in the country. Onikon is nice in Lagos. Adamasinga Ibadan is nice. You know, a few of them. Uyo is nice. Bauchi. So, I mean, there are still few beautiful stadium that can attract the fans. But I also mentioned the fact that the production is not what the fans are expecting. Because when I did the test run, the expectation from the fans is different from what the pigs a lot will produce. So, but at the end of the day, we just have to find positive in all these things. And we have to continue to criticize constructively. And also we see that the NPFL board also see reason beyond political, because I think our appointment in the first place is wrong. You know, that businessmen that run football, successful businessmen run football globally, not politicians. But there's still a lot of positive to say, and we're looking forward to the season. Like I also said, I think TV will solve a lot of problems with the referees. I'm very sure of that. You know, if you watch most of the live games across, I mean, over the years, you understand that we've had about 2% injuries when it comes to officiating or fans violent. Maybe on a few occasions.
Because you know that you're going to be all over the world if you perform poorly.
Absolutely. Absolutely. One of the reasons why we see people officiating in the league is because the league is under-reported and undercovered. See, if you do proper production for the entire 10 games, even if not proper, like the pixel camera we are going to be having, you know that your games is live. We don't need to wait for the media officer to give us a narrative. Everyone will be watching it. We could see your performance. Everyone will see it. So it will be. So I know that Nigerian referees are always honest.
I love that part. I love that part where you will not have to rely on the media officer who will write stories from their own angle.
Absolutely. So I feel like what coverage you do for us will reduce it. I mean, in the MPFL Super Series, you could see that officiating was almost perfect. Yet, if you use human angles, human error, it is possible. You know, I mean, we need to go to that level. Even in Europe, where they have the best set of referees, they had a lot of technology, goal line technology, VAR, to review some of these referee decisions. So, but I also understand the fact that the TV coverage or the online platform will reduce, poor officiating to barest minimum. Because see, let's tell ourselves the truth, most of the poor officiating we'll see in the league, I mean 60% or 70% are deliberate decisions. Yes, I understand some are human errors, but some of them are deliberate decisions. Either after the referee has been threatened or the referee has been influenced, you come out and begin to speak your own.
We have to leave the conversation there to pick it up there some other time on the program. I'm sure we'll do this